You see this property behind me? I'm gonna let you into a little secret. I bought this property using none of my own money. Now in this video, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I did it and how you can do the same. Hey there, we're at Ellis Road in Leeds and we're outside this 6-bedroom HMO property that I own that's in my portfolio. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the property and I'm gonna share with you the numbers and talk to you about the strategy, about how I bought this property with zero money down. So this was the project that I went into with my investor. So rewind to a few years ago when I saw this property. A few weeks before, one of my investors had come to me and said, Sam, I like you, I like working with you. I've got some spare cash. I'd like to invest in you and one of your projects. So he set me the task of going to find a suitable project where he could back me. I then viewed this property and it ticked all the boxes. He loved it, he loved the numbers, he loved the scheme. It had a huge double basement as well as 2 bedrooms on the top floor with large dormer windows, which would give me 6 really big bedrooms for the tenants. And we were able to enter into the agreement and he became my funder for this project. And then I just had to go find the money for the refurb and get on with the build. So the refurb on this one was relatively straightforward because the layout of the property was quite neat and tidy. Now it wasn't without its challenges, dealing with contractors, time frames, people being unreliable. So initially I was only given planning permission by the council for 5 bedrooms and not the 6. I had to come back and make the bedroom window in the basement much bigger and then get the council back out to review it and say, yes, there's enough light and enough aspect for that tenant in that room. We also suffered a few delays because some of the contractors we work in turned out to be less reliable than we wanted. So the decorating dragged on and on and on. So I would say my biggest challenge with this property was I had an investor who basically paid for the full house, which left me limited refurb funds. So due to being busy, due to being on with other projects, it took me a little bit longer than I wanted to raise the money for the refurb, which did slow us down a little bit. So it's lessons that I learned from that project that I've taken forward into future projects to try and prevent, avoid, and mitigate to make sure the next one runs even smoother than the last one. But we got there in the end. It rented out really easily and it's been a cracking house in my portfolio for the last year. And I'm looking forward to owning this one for many, many years to come. So this property was our 22nd HMO conversion since we started doing HMOs. And over the years, we've learned how to work with builders, how to work with the space of properties, how to maximize the opportunities. But also we've learned a lot about the planning system. So we knew that even if we didn't get the planning for the bedroom in the basement at the start of the project, we could put the window in, go back in, and we would be able to get what we wanted from the scheme. And that's only come through experience of having done it on multiple other projects. So before I go into the details, I've got a special gift for you. If you go into the description on this video, you'll see a link to download a free guide to get started in property. So if you're looking to get started in property, to learn about projects like this, then click the link, download the guide, and I look forward to hearing about your success stories in the future. So I bought this property for £170,000. I spent approximately £160,000 on the refurb. So we're all in for about £330,000. Now it was revalued by the bank at £410,000, which gave me a profit of £80,000. And I'm currently making £1,500 cash flow each and every month just from this one house. But my intention is to keep this property long term because I want to compound the income from this property with lots of others like this and keep them long term and build my long term wealth and legacy through properties like this. Because not only does it make me great cash flow today, but as the property goes up in value over time, it's just going to increase my net worth more and more. Now there's no hidden secrets to how I found this property. It was just on the market with an agent, straightforward offer, got it accepted, into legals, away we go. So when I bought the property, it was in a severe state of disrepair and it needed a full refurb before it was ready to be rented out again. That was the perfect opportunity for me to take that blank canvas and turn it into the 6-bed, all-ensuite HMO that it is today. Are deals like this common? Are deals like this possible? If you're not out there and you're not viewing opportunities and you're not meeting people and you're not taking action, then you're not going to meet the people who are going to invest in you and you're not going to find the opportunities that they're going to be able to invest in. So yes, it is possible. They don't come along like buses. They're not everywhere. You have to go and look for them. But if you find the right opportunities and the numbers stack up, there are investors out there who are more than happy to back you on projects like this. So you're probably thinking, why wouldn't an investor just take their money and invest it themselves? Now, what you have to appreciate is, some people out there have a lot of money, but they don't have time, generally because they spend their time making the money. So when they've got a pot of cash, their time is already spent doing the thing that creates the pot of cash. So if you can come to them with an opportunity where they can make that cash make more cash, yes, they would make more returns themselves if they did projects like this for themselves, but for you to be able to take their cash, invest in projects like this, and then to be completely hands-off means they can focus on the thing that makes the money and let you do the thing that makes you money and them money, giving them a completely passive and hands-free investment opportunity. So the secret sauce to building a massive property portfolio is working with investors. Because even if you start off with your own funds, you will soon run out. You will soon invest that into deposits. You will soon invest that into refurbs. If you can work with investors and invest their money into projects like this, building equity and cash flow, you can keep cycling from project to project to project, using all the income to compound to buy even more projects and more properties in the future. So if you haven't already done so, make sure you go into the description and download the free guide to getting started in property investing right now and subscribe to the channel. I've been Sam Watterson, and I'll see you in the next video.